Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to take a moment and share with you a balloon apron that I made for beginners. I am not a professional balloon artist by no stretch of the imagination. I just do it for our church and for different events like that just to help out and to bring a smile to a few kids' faces. But I do like to be organized. And so I started looking into things for balloons and it seemed like it was pretty expensive. And so I came up with this very cheap just a little bit of money, a little bit of work, and you've got this great little apron here. So let me just take a moment and break down this apron real quick. Like I said, it's just a little bit of money, just a little bit of work, and you've got something that keeps everything organized. And so basically you end up with 6 pockets. Now you can do more depending on what you want to do, but I got this at Walmart, and I'll give you all the instructions there, but just a 2-pocket apron is all it basically says. But I'm in my kid's schoolroom, so give me a second. This is basically the shape of it, and it goes down long. Obviously, I'm not an artist, but then you have the strings here. So right in the center here, you have built in 2 pockets. So there's 2 pockets there. So what my wife did is, this was very long, down past my knees, and so that apron just took it and folded it up. So now, right in this area, it's folded, and it comes up right across these pockets here. So then she did a stitch. She did a stitch right on the edge of the seam, right around where this pocket is, did a stitch there, did a stitch on the other side, and then again on this seam. And so this is the apron. I just had a little design put on there. You can do whatever you want to do with that, do an iron-on, whatever. But the pockets that come with it are right here. You got these 2 pockets. And so then right here on the seam, it's already got an edge to it, but right on that seam, my wife sewed it there. Came right here where the edge of this top pocket is, and did a seam right there at it, just straight up, very simple. Came here in the center, did it again. She came right here, did it again, and then on this seam, did it again. And so very easy. Now you've got 4 more pockets, good size, so 6 altogether. And for a beginner, I think that's plenty. So just a very simple folding it up. Now you can do it on a sewing machine, or you can just hand stitch it with a colored thread. I think would actually make it more vibrant. Even if you sew it with a sewing machine, you might want to come back with a kind of a fun stitch. But nevertheless, all you have to do is fold it up, go right down there, right there, and boom, you have 6 pockets. So it's able to keep everything together. And then the next thing that I did, because I like everything to stay organized, is to keep all the balloons together. Now the balloons, I'll show you how to load these in just a second, but what this is, it just keeps everything together. And I took some Velcro. Again, I will show you all this. This is just at Michael's or at Walmart or anything like that. It's just a Velcro strap, and instead of it being 2 pieces with sticky on each side, it's got the felt on one side and the hooks on the other side. So it's just one piece. So you just take that and you use it to wrap and hold things. So that's what's holding this. So it makes it very simple. And what that is one of these. This is just a something you find in the craft section. Again, you'll see it on the screen there. But I cut it into 4s. Just cut it directly into 4s. And with all these squares, it makes all this very easy. You just fold it. Okay, find which line you're going to go down and just cut it. So again, all you need to do is just get a hold of this, fold it in half, find the whatever line is going to be. So now it's very, very simple just to follow this line. Makes it Very simple thing to do there. Then of course you do the same thing, fold it again. This is how I did it. And find the center again, like so. And what that does is that gives you this little square that keeps the balloons upright in the pocket and keeps them organized. So what you need to do now is get your Velcro and pull it off and cut about a 3-inch or so, whatever's best for you, 2.5, 3 inches of Velcro. And then you're going to find how wide that is. So that tells me I'm going to have to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these squares. So I don't want to go all the way to the top. I want to at least leave 2 squares there. So I'm going to snip that first one. Now I can actually get the scissors in there. A couple more, 2, 3. So all together, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5. Now I've cut it here. Now I'm going to skip a couple of rows, and I'm going to mimic that over here. So that kind of gives me like a loop in a belt. So I'm going to take this and feed this through here, but I want the furry side, not the rough, coarse side, the furry side facing my balloon so it don't mess anything up. So I just feed it through there, feed it back up in the other side, like so. And now I have this little strap. So of course what I'm going to do is make all the different colors, and then I'll take the ends and try to line them up fairly good, keep it together. I just lay it right here on it, just like this, and I simply wrap it just like this. Now I have everything right where it needs to be, and it's not going to go anywhere. In the pocket, it's going to stand up, and I got everything right there. So it makes it very, very easy to do. And of course, you do that, you're going to skip 2 or 3 of these squares, and you're going to cut it again, skip a couple, cut it again. So now you have another place for a loop, and you keep going until you have whatever you decide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could easily get 6 on a little strip like that. And that's how you do all of them, and it keeps it all together. Now, the next secret is actually how to get it in the pocket. And I do the upper pockets with these. You can actually fill all of the pockets with this. I have some other things in there, obviously. But if you have it pointed away from you, you've got all of them strapped in, you've got it all in place. Now you just take your hand and you gather up all the bottom ends of the balloons, get them in your hands like so, then just take your fingers and kind of grab that little mesh. So now it's one unit here. You got these, you got that, and you just want to take it and just slip it just like that right in there. And when you do that, now all your balloons are going to stay right in place. So that's basically how I put the apron together. Very simple. I hope you are able to take some time and to put it together. Just a couple little quick tips for me. I obviously have pockets to put my scissors and all the little different things in. But one of the things that I do is take one of the balloons and just tie it around the air pump and tie it to the strap. So when I'm actually working, I can just drop it and it's just going to hang right there. Just real easy, very simple. And I do the same thing with my scissors. Now there's some different things that you can use to cut, and I think all that's awesome. But for me, something simple. I just took the scissors, tied around the scissors and around the strap, and that way when I'm actually cutting, I can just let go and it's just right there whenever I need it again. And then that pocket where my pump was in, that's where I put all my little snip bits, that I'm cutting off of things. I just throw them in there, and I'm able to keep everything together. So anyways, I hope it helps you. It's a little bit of work, a little bit of money, and you got something that is keeps everything where it's supposed to be, which I really like. God bless you. I hope you have a great day.